We are all born into a performance. Before we even understand the concept of I, we are handed a script. In Jungian psychology, this is the persona. The word literally translates from Latin as mask. The ceramic face worn by Greek actors to project a specific character to the back of the theater. It is a functional necessity. You have a mask for your professional life, a mask for your family, and a mask for the digital void. The danger isn't that we wear the mask. The danger is when we forget we can take it off. We begin to believe that the ceramic is our skin. We mistake the social utility for the soul. We spend decades reinforcing the glue, terrified of what might happen if the audience sees the face beneath. But the mask is brittle. It is built on the expectations of others, and others are notoriously fickle. The collapse usually starts with a hairline fracture, a career failure, a betrayal. The quiet, hollow realization in the middle of the night that the person in the mirror is a stranger you've been paid to maintain. When the mask falls, it doesn't drop, it shatters. This is the persona collapse. To the ego, it feels like an execution. Without the mask, you are exposed to the raw elements of the world and, more importantly, the raw elements of yourself. You are left standing in the debris of your own reputation, forced to look at the shadow, the parts of yourself you've spent a lifetime suppressing to keep that mask pristine. Most people spend this phase in a panic, trying to glue the shards back together. They try to pivot to a new mask, a louder performance, a different costume. But the fall of the mask is an invitation. In the silence that follows the crash, you finally have the opportunity for individuation. When you are no longer the professional, the provider, or the success, who is left? This is the descent into the unconscious. It is the dark night of the soul where the ego dies, so the self can finally speak. Jung suggested that we cannot become whole by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. The fallen mask is the only way to see the light that was trapped behind the ceramic. To live without a fixed persona is to live with radical authenticity. It doesn't mean you never wear a mask again. It means you wear it consciously. You recognize it as a tool, not a cage. When the mask has fallen, you stop performing for an audience that was never really watching anyway. You trade the safety of the character for the complexity of the human. It is a terrifying freedom. But on the other side of the debris is the only version of you that actually exists. The performance is over. Now, the life begins.